This week, we'll find out if Jack Tenrec can ride a mech suit as cool as he rides a dino on an all-new episode of The Superhero Show. Hello, nerds. Now, I gotta do more energy.
Hey, Mike, how about this? I have heard about this thing. It's called butt fireworks. And I'm going to light this real quick, and you just see what happens.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Hello, nerds, and welcome to The Superhero Show, the only podcast that dives deep into the insanity of 90s superhero cartoons. I am Mike, and I am filled with butt fireworks. And with me is Ryan, and we don't know what his butt's like right now.
My butt's clean. Should I have only done one? Or should I have done way more? I should have put 40 in there, like to keep you going through the entire show tonight. We've got a long episode. This is one of, I would say, if not the most important episodes of Cadillacs and Dinosaurs.
I think everything changes tonight. Everything changes for Jack Tenrec and the gang. You just don't know. I was trying to do a smooth and sultry, like, NPR jazz beginning. And
It's
I was like,
boring, though. Yeah.
Everybody falls asleep to that.
Yeah.
It's why you got defunded, you lame pricks.
You haven't even hit any of your noise drop bombs yet. So, like, can you just do a little bit of a sound effect for us? And not from your mouth, from your actual board, please. Cool. The trombone. That's going to wake everybody up.
You wanted to wake up one. All of my drops are my mouth. I recorded them.
I know.
That was technically the drop pad.
It'd be so easy for you just to do those with your mouth, but you have recorded them, taken the time, put them through Reaper, rendered them.
Right. Don't let everybody know how the sausage is made, Ryan.
Oh, sorry. We don't use Audacity here, folks.
We don't have that kind of audacity. But everybody assumed we don't edit. At least that's what the comments and accusations often say.
All comments are accusations.
Yes. And all confessions are comments.
Do you know how often my lawyer had to say comments are not accusations at my last trial?
Every time he said anything?
No, it was twice. Not that many, yeah.
Crazy.
I said it was like it was going to be a lot, but
it was the prosecutor leaned in to the who's the prosecutee to their client and whispered
they better
something.
Be cute. You can't be called the prosecutee unless you're cute as hell.
Otherwise, you'll be like libel, new lawsuit, libel. They whispered to the prosecutee, and you screamed, "That's an accusation!"
Yeah.
And the judge went, "Well, yes, you are here because they are accusing you."
It's very clearly an accusation. I'll just stand up and be like, "That's a noun." And the judge will be like, "It was, yeah."
And the judge is like, looks around. He's like, "I know we're not done. This is opening remarks, but I don't think he's mentally sound enough for us to do this with him."
But judge, was it or was it not a noun? And he has to say, when I said table, It's a noun. Table.
No.
Table.
Let's table that. Noun.
When I say table, you say noun. Table.
Noun.
There we go, buddy.
I was trying to just recreate. I'm reading the transcript and I was doing what the judge was doing.
But it's so hard to read because it's all like all those weird typo things that they do.
Yeah, the shorthand.
Stenographer.
Stenographer. I was going to say transcriptor, which is the most boring transformer.
Dinosaur.
Before we move on, I feel like we have to do this. Ryan, what were you being accused of? You were being prosecuted? Normally that means you're not a good guy.
Barstool Sports took me to court for having too interesting of a podcast. Boom!
Burn! Suck it,
God.
Dave Portney.
I can't believe you pulled that out of your butt.
My nose is bleeding.
You don't know sports, but I'll be damned if the guy does not know podcasts. That's
I didn't
crazy.
know I knew that. Why did I know that? Ryan, tonight we are talking about episode 4 of Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. Should I try to rhyme?
No, I was just going to say, God, that barely rhymed. Please, Mike, don't bring it up that it rhymed.
I'm a poet, and you want me to just forgo it?
I mean, that is a nice remix on the classic. I
would
a
never
poet.
do a classic.
Why don't I show it?
My dick.
Also, Cassie's not here. If people didn't
Oh yeah, Cassie's not here. She's dead. She's locked in my basement. Yeah. Pick your Eminem talking about Dre. That is what Cassie's doing right now. We're talking about episode 4, Siege. And I know some people after last time were like, is Mike ever going to watch the right episode? Yeah, I did this time, looking at Ryan so nervously, hoping that I watched the right episode.
No, this one was called Siege, and there was a siege. And we haven't had the conversation yet, so you might be wildly off, but I watched episode 4, Siege. So I think we're good so far.
So did I. I don't know why I started it, double-checked, triple-checked. I could have texted you, refused. I was like, no. God wills, I'll find out tonight if this is right or not.
Once again, we learned that the title Bad Boy of Podcasting is actually the opposite of all of those things. It's Good Girl of...
What's the opposite of podcasting? Talent?
Yep.
Ryan, we open on a bunch of brachiosaurs, and I don't know what these freaks call them, but this is what they are. Eating...
Are like two-tones? Tritones?
Hammer and crew are spying on them, the tricolors, which are a special breed of sandbucks. I know I said I wouldn't say their dumb name. I just fucking did because you made me. Tricolors. We come to learn so much exposition packed. This is the sharpest. This is a masterclass on screenwriting, people, because you learn so much about this world. Are they called tricolors? No, they are sandbucks. The tricolors are a magical unicorn version of them that we don't even know it existed, and they can make so much money.
It's so crazy how quickly into an episode you can learn that you are on the exact opposite side of your co-panelist on an episode. But no, keep going about the magical world that this creates.
It does. And in that magical world, a bunch of fireworks scare off the tricolors. And then we realize it's Jack, and he has some sort of bazooka that shoots traily colors, but then he also just starts shooting it straight at Hammer and his crew.
So what we know is that in this desolate world where nothing exists, like there's barely anything, there are still those stands that pop up on like the 1st of July where Jack can go and load his gun with perfect, safe, and sane fireworks that will just scare the tricolor brachiosaurs.
And of course, he could not get those safe fireworks and all the Piccolo Pete's his little pockets can hold in the City by the Sea. He has to go to the town over to the City by the Sea, just up the hill, just up Hamilton in the City by the Sea. And that's where the best one is.
Doesn't this opening sort of prove that Jack is, like, most heroes are living their own life and that villains are trying to stop that? But he's tracking these poachers.
Right.
And jumping out right in the last... He could have taken these guys out 10 minutes before this. But right when they're about to shoot, Jack loves a dramatic scene. And he really shoots out the fireworks to scare away the dinosaurs right in the nick of time.
Like Batman. Batman follows villains. He also blows up their motorcycles with his smoke fireworks. And Hammer, we're 4 episodes in, and Jack has done something like this to Hammer in front of his wrench and screwdriver every week. Hammer's losing it. He says, I'm had it. He's moping on his throne. And he's like, we're going to take the garage.
And I didn't even realize this. We have none of Donald Trumpina in this episode.
Why? Wilhelmina. Dear Wilhelmina.
This is just a Hammer v. Jack. I still don't know the last name.
Tenrec.
Because
how much to equal 1 Jack do you need of Ricks? 10 of them.
But like this sort of feels like the first really post-apocalyptic episode because there is no government, or it's like disregarded, and it's just like they have a better base than us. Sure,
it's Waterworld.
Yes, I thought show. It's crazy how much I thought about Waterworld, and I've only seen the stage show because I'm a Broadway fan. I don't care for movies. I want to see it live. How much like this is that Jack has the better base, and Jack is in a lot of ways richer than all of these people.
Yeah, so he's the 1%. We're supposed to hate him, I guess.
That's what
they can't read. I know normally we go in order. We find out way later they can't read, and that is sad. And Jack uses it against them. And isn't that kind of rude and elitist?
And Jack has that smile. There's so many clips from this episode of Jack like seeing somebody dumb and just smiling,
smirking, and that makes Hannah more into him. Come on, Dundee.
Okay, Mike's never been a girl.
We jump to Cowboy Kurgo. I learned his name finally. The cowboy who wears boxing gloves. He straight up says, Hannah, he's like, you're into Jack. And she's like, what? I just need his telegraph. I'm not into him, while fanning herself.
In a lot of ways, this was the episode that I've been waiting for as a diehard Amazing Spider-Man fan because of the antics of everybody non-costumed and all of the ins and outs of the soap opera of the Amazing Spider-Man world. He fucking calls Hannah out so hard, and she's like, "What are you talking about?"
Bright red as her shirt that she refuses to wear, not tied up around her midriff.
Or buy a new shirt at the local post-apocalyptic Walmart. Like, what are we doing?
That's hard.
Yeah.
You'll in an episode you guys will watch in a few weeks, you'll realize how difficult that is.
Stop watching ahead.
I didn't mean to. That's what I watched last week. They as they're cruising, because you do have to cruise for Bruisin to get to Jack's garage across the water. There's a poacher boat they see, and they have a big like dumber pirate ship flag. That's how you know they're the poachers. They light something up, and so they're like, "Well, we got to check it out."
I have so many questions. First of
Answer
all,
them.
Did you
You
in my head? Okay,
Zombie.
Mike, shut the fuck up. I need to answer a couple questions in my head.
Yeah.
Number one, did you know that based on the first 3 episodes or the tomb that you've been trying to read, and we're pretty sure that you're all done with that, that Jack's garage was this much of a fortress?
I didn't know it was this much of a fortress. I just knew that it was across the water from everybody, and I thought that in itself was its own barrier.
The old Navy thing. And then 2, why, if you're a bad guy, must you wave a flag that lets everybody know that you're a bad guy?
I get why pirates do it, because badass.
Yeah.
But the poachers are trying to hide from everybody. It does feel dumb. Like, what I know about poachers from modern to historic is you're always trying to fly under the radar because nobody wants you to poach. Not even the eggs.
Yeah, I was going to say what I know about poachers is that like they know what to do right before that fucking hollandaise sauce goes on, and now it's a brunch, baby.
Poachers love brunch. Kurgo and Hannah roll up and they see, I know she has a name. We're going to call her Rogue. Rogue floating on a piece of driftwood that Jack, not Tenrec, Jack Titanic could definitely fit on with her. And she says that they blew her up when she tried to escape and she wants to warn Jack.
Now, Mike, what I'm seeing here is a hot woman in the sea wailing. And I don't mean wailing like throwing harpoons at blubber. I mean like crying out. Does this feel like mythological? Does this feel like somebody that you should avoid? Absolutely.
Like a siren?
A siren, yes.
Yes. If she feels a little... And Hannah clocks it.
Right.
Instantly.
But why does Hannah clock it? Is she a smart person, or is she one of those 90s girls who hates other hot women?
She's the kind of girl who hates girls.
Yeah.
But while saying, I'm a girl's girl. But she's a bitch. But Jack...
This is all in her bio. Her real world bio when she's like the real world.
When Hannah and Kurgo roll up to Jack's garage, and they're like, oh, and we have Rogue. This lady says she has a message for you. Jack says, she's no lady. Why did you bring her here?
Did this episode, not just this scene, but like the whole episode, did it make you think differently of Jack? Was he a piece of shit?
He's been like a cocky hero because it's the 90s, but he might also just be like the least bad of the people we're watching. He's not a good guy.
Are they trying to do like a Bruce Willis thing? Like,
I think so.
Is this guy just like has different morals and ethics, right? Like balance of whatever, but also just a piece of shit.
Yeah. I think I think as anybody is in this time trying to do the Bruce Willis, it is not fucking easy to do this Bruce Willis. And some Bruce Willis movies, by the skin of their teeth, do the Bruce Willis. He can feel like a big dirtbag.
Yeah, and I think that he expects women to like sort of just rub down every time he talks, and I just don't think that's happening. Although, despite the evidence, because it is happening.
It is happening, and also, but like I think he doesn't want to see Aunt Hannah, like because they're moonlighting, and
that's a show with Bruce Willis.
Yes, it is. I wish I could get points on this show, but I'm the host. I give myself points. And Rogue's doing it so hard that everybody except for the dumb cowboys like, this bitch a traitor.
Right.
So Jack is like, give her provisions. I'm not a monster, and get her the fuck out. Ryan, but then Rogue throws a bolo right at Jack's head, and you're like, wow, she blew that wad way early. But it actually goes by him, and it's at these people in the weirdest costumes climbing the walls.
This is G.I. Joe I think pilled. I think this is like G.I. Joe, like, oh, we have to dress in this gear, and it's the poachers who have this poacher gear that is like more for some other mission than this.
If you were climbing a wall and trying to sprint like they are, do you know how hard it is to breathe in these kinds of like gas masks and webbed feet they have on?
Mike, let me ask you this. Have you ever seen a scene, and I'm not including the Austin Powers scene where he's about to get steamrolled, where a bolo takes this long to hit the actual person?
I've not. It is the longest thing in the world.
I think that I might be going against this show 4 episodes in. This was a really hard episode to get through, and a lot of it was because I turned it on. It was like 24 minutes, and I was like, what? X-Men the Animated Series is 19 minutes. And a lot of it is because this bolo flew through the air.
That's 3 minutes.
For 3 minutes.
While that's flying, Mustafa, Cowboy, and Hannah are instantly netted. They are just in a net on the ground, cannot move, sharing a net. Jack and Rogue share a little smile, and then they are fighting back to back and making a great, sexy, hot team.
And like, obviously edited it out, but they fuck, right?
Oh, yeah. In those 3 minutes that the bolo is flying.
No, come on. Don't be ridiculous. You've clearly never been in a bolo net fight with people. At some point, like 20 minutes later, they're having sex.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And Hannah has not like committed.
No.
Like Jack's not doing anything wrong there.
No. Just if you suspect somebody has a crush on you, it is totally fair to fuck somebody else. I don't care what people in college told me. Jack whistles. And Hermes comes out when more of the poachers get in, and then they run away. They're like, I didn't expect a dinosaur. I'm out. And Hermes has like a giant...
I'm sorry. The 3 guys going into the whole thing to take over the garage have dinosaur weapons.
Yeah.
And Hermes comes out, and they're like, nope, drop them. Let's get out them. Yeah.
But then
guy has a bazooka. I don't even know what's in the bazooka. According to the show, you could put anything into the end of the bazooka, and it will become a weapon that will kill dinosaurs. And he's like, drop it. I'm out.
I would put more dinosaurs in the bazooka.
I'm going to put a pterodactyl and a brachiosaur right in here, and I'm going to shoot these at that other dinosaur.
Jack is incredulous that Rogue came to warn him. He's like, really? Warn me? And they smile again, and Hannah looks jealous. She goes up. He's like, why are you mad? Why are you mad, girl? You should smile more. And he walks her up. She said telegraph earlier. She mails her letter via pterosaur. And she's like, hey, Rogue is a spy. She's here to see our defenses. And he's just like, what? No, I don't think so. And then
you're just like, she has a crush on me. You have a crush on me.
Yeah.
This is how life works.
Girl, just because I make everybody wet doesn't mean she's evil.
Tenrec got a 10 dick. And by 10 dick, I mean 10-inch dick. So everybody back the fuck off.
When you say 10 dick, everybody knows. You don't need to explain the parenthetical. Nobody's like, he has 10 dicks like a squid.
Is that what girls are into in this day and age? 10 dicks?
Based on some searches I've made, yes. The poachers roll up. Why did we do this show? The poachers roll up. They have this army of like weird tanks and mechs.
And they bring 100,000. What's the one with the front plate?
Those are mechs. The Triceratops are mechs. Excuse me.
Triceratops. So and like Jack says, that's more than I thought. And I have to agree with him. That is more than I thought would be there.
He's like, you guys all need to leave. And everyone's like, no. They say lava weird. Lava. Okay. All right, then we got to go down to the lava pipes.
This is my most important point. Do we say it weird? This episode sort of convinced me that maybe we say it weird, or is this like sort of like this is how it is a Western. So, like I got to get on my horse and then go down to the lava.
We're not wrong because Pixar didn't make an adorable short before one of the movies called I Lava You. That doesn't mean anything.
But if a Western volcano, like a volcano with a cowboy hat, rolled into that.
Voiced by Slim Pickens.
I lava you. And they keep saying it, and they say it so hard.
Over and over. A lava, the hard L.
Is this just one guy in like the director or the writer's room saying,
it must be.
No. This is how it should be done.
Yes. So they're trying to they have lava shooters, we find out, as defenses. Like medieval castles had like boiling oil. They have lava. And
this is the garage, the mechanic office, is so secure, mostly based on this lava, right?
Mostly based on this lava.
This is like the premier defense.
And because Tenrec's a little old, it dribbles out. It shoots blanks, and it looks
He's
like
that guy in the overalls with like the handkerchief in his back pocket, being like, "Well, gotta go work on the lava again."
And Rogue is like, "Hermes had that big wrench toy. Do you think that broke it?" And they're like, "Look, the perfect circle that we need to pull, it is broken. It must have been the dinosaur."
Okay, hold on. This is my big bone. So Jack calls Hermes, and Hermes handles the entire. Like they fight for a little bit, but then eventually Jack's gonna whistle, and then Hermes comes out and spits his toy,
his wrench, his like giant wrench,
right? But he's like a dog, so like his bone out, and it goes right into the gear, and then he tries to pull on it for a long time. Did Hermes fuck all this up, or is
Hermes the longer spy?
Did Rogue notice that Hermes was messing with this and then go and mess with it more? Like, what was the actual causation of the situation?
No one knows. Not the writers of the show, not the animators. She's like, "Hey, is there another place to fix the lava?" He goes, "Yep, come to my secret base." And he puts on a mech suit, and then he climbs into a claw machine. A human-sized claw machine?
Oh, no. It's like, what if there was an arcade game where you drop the toy into the arcade game?
Love it. And Hannah's like, "Hey, man, don't do this. This seems really dangerous. We can figure out a different way to ward them off." And he goes, "Actually, I fucked up here. If I don't lessen this pressure right now, the volcano will blow and kill everything within 100 miles.
Okay, so did we know in the first 3 episodes that this entire garage was built in an active volcano?
No.
Okay. He goes down in the hazmat suit, starts walking. A little bit of lava gets on him, and he's like, "Oh, fuck. Oh my God.
I've never had to do this.
I'm going to die. Ow. How did this happen?"
And his mech suit is a mood ring. It glows depending on, like, different colors depending on how fucked he is. And the reason lava splashes up on him is the poachers do start attacking. And stalactites are falling and bust into the little walkway path. And then he just, like, he can't really see. And so he just walks into the lava and stands there for a second, and Hannah hops on the mic and she's like, "Bro, listen to my voice. Don't just stand in the lava."
Oh God, it's just a bunch of Fargo characters talking to each other, and it's a disaster. At one point, Hannah's like, "All right, you got to move 5 paces.
Yes.
Count them out with me." He can do that part on his own. Like, you don't have to count out loud 5 times to move 5 steps.
I think at this point, he's probably panicking.
Losing his mind. Yeah.
And so she is like throwing a lifeline. While that's happening,
do we
poachers,
know, like, sorry to interrupt, but like, do we
Please.
think that like Hannah knows that Jack Tenrec is on some sort of Bruce Willis psychopathy? Like, he is just like, so she's trying to bring him back to reality in all ways, not just like this count out the 5 paces, but like you think that you are the hero of some story that is not happening, bud. And so I have to bring you back to reality.
We are in the real world where the apocalypse happened to human civilization, and that somehow brought dinosaurs back. You were not some sort of hero.
Yes, this is what I'm giving Hannah. I'm giving Hannah this amount of credit.
I like it. Quahoon. While this is happening, the poachers, we learn why they have all these Macs, that they have drawbridges on the backs of the Macs, and they start drawing them. I don't know what the verb here is.
Redrawing,
undrawing. Jack does successfully open the valve so they can shoot the lava, but Hammer and the crew have now run in. They're throwing smoke grenades.
I don't even think that you are committed to this episode. I think that you have now officially in your brain switched it from lava to lava. Like, I don't think I'll ever hear you say lava again.
Who the fuck says lava? You dumbass. They throw this smoke grenade that knocks out Karago, Rogue, and Mustafa because they were in a different part. Jack and Hannah have the weapons. They're ready to go save their friends, but they have to lay them down. Hermes then, because he whistles again, Hermes chases the poachers out.
So at this point, like, let's go to screenwriting 101, right?
Yeah.
Jack whistles so confidently, and Hermes comes out of that gate, that same fucking gate, so confidently that obviously it's not going to work because it's already happened in this, not just this series, this episode.
Yes. It can't work a second time.
It can't work. Otherwise, like, we're dealing with a shitty show, and we're not.
We would never cover a shitty show.
We're dealing with Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. So Hermes comes in and everybody's like, oh my God, we gotta run. Except that Hammer knows. I just have to drive a Cadillac directly towards him and then right at the right moment, turn it on its side to sort of surf it towards him to knock a gate against him.
Hammer has a superpower. He cannot read, but he has a superpower that we're only learning right now, that he turns everything into the board game of Mousetrap. And he knows if he knocks the Cadillac on its side into this gate, it becomes a dinosaur prison.
Hold on. I want to delete this part of the podcast because I'm writing this down. This is good for a script, Mike. Superhero, Mousetrap.
As a superhero. He also knew he was going to do this because he has a sniper in a perfect position ready to shoot the dinosaur in the head.
But he doesn't kill the dinosaur with the car that he drives directly at him and turns him at the side. He just hits a cage-like thing in a certain way that traps Hermes.
If you've ever been driving and you hit a buck, you know that animal will hurt the car just as much as you'll hurt it. So
I don't know that. I mean, I know that now.
I don't know that either. Jack is like, what do you want, Hammer? And Hammer says, everything you've got, which baller answer.
I mean, when you're going to start a negotiation, that's where you start.
Yeah. Yeah, start with everything. They lock Jack and the crew up. Hammer takes Rogue out. He's like, oh, we're going to torture. And she's screaming all these sounds of torture. And the others are like,
hold on. I have to ask, Mike. When this was happening, did you think Rogue was getting tortured? Or are you a Jack Tenrec? Did you think Rogue was pretending to scream?
Yeah, until this moment, I was like, maybe Jack is hot. Maybe she is switching sides. But then when there's like, well, we'll take her out to torture her, I went, oh, she's one of them. She's still fully one of them.
That's good. That's good.
I'm no dummy. Jack, they're like, why are you so calm? And he goes like, I know something they don't know, but he doesn't say what that is. Then they throw our four good team into the lava claw machine without mech suits on.
Can we go back a little bit?
Yes.
About 10 minutes before this moment, Jack's about to do something, but he's like, get Rogue out of this room. I don't want her to see this.
Protect her.
And I was like, Jack, man, do you just hate women this much? And he does.
Yes.
But it's because he had a separate thing.
A separate thing, because now they're in the claw machine about to get dropped in the lava with Sans mech suits. We learn Wrench can barely read. Hammer cannot read at all. We've talked about it a lot, but this is actually where we learn it. Then Rogue creeps up to watch, and Hammer's like, this was all her idea. But the thing that you were just said that she didn't see that Jack knew is they do it wrong, and so the weird aperture part of this thing closes again.
And there's a big moment here. Or it might not be here, but like there's a meme of the superhero trying to like which button to choose.
Oh yeah.
What learning English is so helpful for those, or just learning how to read whatever your language is. It's so helpful for like what button to choose.
It really is. Wrench do better. Because what that safety override system does, because it starts to overheat, is it floods everything with water. Because Jack, he gives his friends 5 seconds of warning. He's like, you guys should all hold your breath for a really long time. This shoots the poachers down the best Wild Rivers tube into the ocean.
He says, hold your breath.
Yes.
Like, I have so much information for you, but I will not give it to you. I will just say, hold your breath.
That's not Tenric's way. He breaks free, and then he drains the water. And Jack's like, I always knew Rogue was a phony. And Hannah's like, no, you were taken in. And he goes, I think you were jealous.
Yeah, of course. So when they're going through this water slide of death, Jack barely makes it out of his handcuffs and barely makes it out of his little cart and then barely makes it down the tube and then barely hits the button. Is this the action hero we're looking for? Like when Bruce Willis or Vin Diesel or Tom Cruise does this stuff, are you like, hell yeah, buddy? Are you like, you fucking moron, there's so many other ways you could have gone about this?
I will say, when Bruce does it, hell yeah, buddy. Vin Diesel, hell yeah, buddy. Tom Cruise, idiot. So many other ways he could have done this.
And Jack Tenrec?
Idiot. King idiot.
He did it for drama. Like, yes. I feel like this episode is warped around the fact that like he did everything so that the episode could hit its peaks.
Yes, he wants so badly to be an action hero. He is winking at a camera that does not exist, and the other characters are concerned.
He's winking
just like
at
our
a camera
parents,
that does not exist.
just like our parents were when we were both separately, because we're raised by different people. We're hosting talk shows in our room, and our parents were concerned that we were winking at a camera that didn't exist. So, as is Jack, which is why we hate him, Ryan. We hate ourselves.
Our parents were concerned that we're gay, and then when they found out what we were actually doing, they were like, why couldn't they have been gay?
And then they're trying to get home, but Hermes ruined the boat's motor with his big wrench. I guess he wanted everybody to stay. Who knows the mind of a dinosaur?
And Hermes bounds down the stairs in some of the best animation I've ever seen, where it's just one step after another. Like, they really crushed that. The animation part is hard to talk about with people who have not seen the episode, but my God, does Hermes bound down those stairs with the best animation I've ever seen. Jim Cameron, watch this and make your next Avatar.
9 more, just 9 more weeks. With some, intermissions there. Ryan, let's get to the awards brought to you by cybersprout.net. You want a website? Go to cybersprout.net. These are the cybers. Can we call them?
Yeah, I think so.
They're going to teach you how to cyber. Ryan, what's your yeet of the week?
Well, before that, can we get to my notes that I ever looked at?
Please. This is yes. So fun.
First, okay. Don't like your sarcasm, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to accept it as reality. First scene, music goes off. Dire Straits. Was this like a little bit of guitar based Dire Straits? That's cool. Your C-word defenses, we can't hear that anymore. Like, we're just thinking your cunt
your
defenses.
cunt-ass defenses aren't working.
If something is 5 paces ahead, you don't have to count. No, we already did that one. One of the bad guys said, one of the good guys says, it's not following full procedure. And he gets really upset about that. And I just like that in a character. Like, you know who that guy is. You
cares about procedure.
Yes. There's a black binder that guy pulls out every time anything happens. And he's like, we have to look it up because I don't think this is full procedure. And then I have to say, screenwriters of this episode, when it's revealed that Rogue is a bad guy, I can't think of a fucking limper, dumb-dicked twist than this. Like, it is not talked about or seen at all.
Yeah, everybody's like, yep. I guess the bigger reveal is Hammer's like, she actually planned all of this. And so
that Hammer's like, will give credit to a woman. Like, that was the big reveal.
We thought he ruled everybody with an iron fist and was a real piece of shit, but she is his number 2. It's not Wrench.
What's the first award?
Yeet of the week.
I was going to say Hermes getting caught in that cage. That they just yanked him back. And
the way Hammer yeeted that Cadillac.
Yeah, and like, I don't know if it was necessary to turn it on its side and drive it into the cage. That it was a little Rube Goldberg, but it worked.
1,842 points, right?
Thank you.
What is your 2025 comparison?
Oh, we didn't hear your awards. Are we not?
Oh, I said the Cadillac. It's the same one. That's the biggest D of the episode.
Somebody announces we're either going to fry or drown. That's us now. That's what we're about. We're either going to fry from heat or drown from water. That's what's about to happen to us.
Which do you prefer?
Oh God, I'm a drown guy.
I've heard it's euphoric.
Yeah, and I like to be cold than warm. I hate being warm. I love being cold. Yeah, I don't love it. I mean, I want to be comfortable,
but like,
it. Yeah.
And if you're drowning, you can pee and make yourself warm.
Fuck, even take a little Duke, like not a full one, but like a little turdlet,
just a nug. Yeah. I describe babies as nuggets, but also poop. I should probably stop describing one of those two things as a nugget.
I can see babies as being called vagina nuggets.
No, I don't do that part. No? Mine is cute. Mine is not that. Mine is at the end, the yacht doesn't work. I watch a lot of Below Deck. The yacht often doesn't work, and that's very 2025.
I feel like if you buy a yacht, it should work, yeah?
Right? Oh, these guests are here for 3 days and the yacht's not working? Oh, they are fucking furious.
Is it like harder pulling, like a lawnmower? Just like... Yeah.
Can you all just pull harder together?
Pull that string out.
Ryan, what is your dinosaur moment?
Oh, that's Hermes' first attack. He comes out with a Well, I don't know what it is, but it turns out to be a dino toy.
A
He just
socket
has some-
wrench the size of your fucking body.
Yeah, dude. That is a socket wrench that is not needed for any like practical work. They
No.
designed that clearly for a dino toy.
The way dog toys are human things. It's adorable.
And he spits it directly into a valve. That will become important. But man, Hermes handles them immediately.
Yeah, it's the way he chases them off right away and they sprint. It's the only clear answer. 1,025 points.
1,020. My big question is that episode 105 through 113 is the Tenrec Hermes whistle null and void now that we have seen it? Or do you think they're going to go to it as much as possible?
Oh, they did it twice in this episode.
Uh-huh.
One gets added every time the episode. So episode 13, or it doubles exponentially. So episode 13 is actually
1
19
million
hours long. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
What is your fashion moment?
My fashion
to me,
moment,
there's only one, but
it's the bolo tie, guys. If you go into a well dressed party, but you're not going to wear a tie, instead you're going to tie fucking two fucking little testicles around your neck, and then so you have the ability to throw them at people. Know that when you throw them, they will fly for 30 fucking minutes.
It was her tie first? I did not
No.
touch that.
It's just that the weapon is called a bolo tie.
Yeah,
The
the weapon's called a bolo.
That's a bolo tie.
No, there's a bolo tie you wear and a bolo you throw.
No, that's a bolo. The thing that you throw, that's a bolo tie. That is somebody ripped it off the neck of a very prosperous cowboy and threw it at their arch enemy.
I didn't realize that, and I apologize for my ignorance.
This is in GQ every month, Mike. I
I
bought you a
look
subscription
or
for
sound?
Christmas.
I wipe my butt with it, and it hurts because it's not made for that.
Do not wear a tie unless it's a weapon. That's why I wear 2 machetes around my neck.
And you get cut all the time.
Oh, I have no nipples. My nipples are gone.
I have no nipples, Greg. You can't milk me.
I mean,
I'm the
literally.
gingerbread man.
It would be so fucking rude if you tried to milk me having no nipples. Like that
You know
feels
I
like
have this disability, and you throw it in my face
insult on injury right there.
because you injured yourself. When you
Yeah.
lost your nips. My fashion moment's the mech suit. You and
The what?
Ryan, the mech suit,
Oh, okay.
the fashionable, very box.
That's what you'd like to wear around town?
Yeah.
You'd like to take your wife to the new Mexican restaurant that just opened up in your neighborhood in a mech suit?
I would love to take her to the new restaurant in my neighborhood. You 5-year-old.
I thought there was a 1% chance that I thought you did not hear that.
Oh, I smirked at you like I was Jack, knowing what was about to happen. Ryan, because of that, what's your mic insult?
My mic insult is that they ran out of budget on the 4th episode of this show. Everything took 10 seconds longer than it needed to because they had to fill out the time, and that is what it's like to hang out with Mike.
Like God ran out of the budget?
Every single thing. Yes. When Mike was born, God was like, he's just going to take 10 seconds longer for everything. So if you ask Mike a question, like, it's not even like, hey, Mike, what's the meaning of life? It's like, hey, Mike, can you hand me that broom? Everything is 10 seconds longer than you think it would be. This episode fucking destroyed my will to hang out. I hated every second of this, and it reminded me of hanging out with you.
Thank you.
Do you have one for this one?
Yeah, Wrench can't barely read. I'm Wrench.
I think my point is made.
If you liked this and want to get more of it, go to popfilter.co. It's the website. If you liked this but want it elevated, smarter, it feels like maybe we need a third in our relationship. We're at the bar. It's you and me at a bar being like, hey, we like your vibe. Coming to our podcast.
We're joined by the bar.
Go above the bar with our pal Greg. Ryan, what is that show?
That's movie of the year. Right now we're doing 1971, and it started off weird. We did the movies Wanda and The Conformist. But very soon, movies you've heard of.
Really?
Yeah.
At some point.
Willy Wonka is coming out soon.
That's true in like 4 more weeks. Just 4 more weeks of movies you've never heard of, guys. It's great. At PopFilterCo.
Remember, you also have to promote this show, right?
Was I not? Was that bad?
No, it was great.
I said it's great.
No, you said it was great, and it was great.
It's hot. At PopFilterCo on Instagram and YouTube, you can see clips. Mostly
you know what?
reminders of
Don't
other
listen to the
shows.
show. Watch the clips on Instagram,
Just
and then
watch the
that's all you
clips.
need.
Watch them. You'll see what our faces really look like.
But link, and subscribe.
Link. Hey, can you guys put the links in? Because we don't know how to. And email us at popfilterco@gmail.com. And if you have a suggestion on how Ryan can make it through the next 9 weeks of having to watch the show, and also if you can email him and Cassie, I guess email that email, but let them know that Mike called this an episode 1, that this was not going to be a pleasant experience. And they were like, what? No, this is going to be fun.
Are you fucking serious? You, on the episode where we decided this, you were all about doing this show.
But then the next week I went, this was a huge mistake.
Unbelievable.
Next week, Ryan. Next week.
You're
going to love this. Hannah notices a mysterious boy traveling with a pack of dinosaurs, and Jack informs her that the child is being cared for by the girth.
Oh my God. Where do Cadillacs fit in? We don't know yet.
Hold on to your butts. Tune in next week. Enough said. No, I like hold on to your butts. That's the new one for this season.
Is this all included? Wait, is this all included?
It's up to Cassie. Hold on to our butts, Cassie.
Is this all included?
Is this all included?
Hold on to your butts.
Hey, Ryan, hold on to your butts.
Butts.
Thank you. Is this included?